What was your impression of the Mud Dog Hoop Fest?
My name is Dayton. I'm class of 2024. I'm on guard for Red River Eagles. Today is the Mud Dog. If you want to play with competition, this is where to be at. It was in Louisiana this year. The best of the best. I had fun. I had a blast, and I wanted to come back down here again. If you want to get competition and get recognized, Mud Dog, where it's at. Come year round. Come enjoy yourself. Appreciate it.
The holidays will be very difficult for the Allen family after tragedy struck over the weekend.
No one deserves to be gunned down over 30 times. Everything in me fell apart. The pain I felt I can't even tell you the pain that I feel.
In Arlington, Texas, alongside the AT&T Stadium, where the NFL Dallas Cowboys call home, is the Stadium 700 apartment complex. Those who live there call the place very peaceful, adding the staff is friendly and the property is very well maintained. There are several Airbnb listings at the complex currently because it is so closely located to the excitement and fun. In Arlington, short-term rentals are limited to a certain radius of the entertainment district. The Stadium 700 apartments fit that criteria, so it was legal to operate one there. In general, whether it's residents or Airbnb guests, the place was always quiet and felt very safe up until a Saturday night in November 2024. It was around 10:30 p.m. when gunshots rang out in the quiet of the night, alarming residents and causing a level of fear over the tranquil community. A young and vibrant 19-year-old from Shreveport, Louisiana, was chasing his dreams to become a rapper in Texas. Before Dayton moved to Texas, he was a young teen who loved the game of basketball, playing at Fair Parks Middle School before obtaining his GED, and decided to continue playing ball for the AAU team, the Red River Eagles. Loved ones said that ball and music were his life, and he just wanted to become the best version of himself. Dayton was also known by the name Day Day to those close to him, and they would describe him as a person with a good heart. In current times, he was said to be in a relationship with 18-year-old Alexis Tyler, who was from Mesquite, Texas. Alexis was described as an intelligent, beautiful, honest, and independent young lady who was a great joy to both her mother and father. Coming up, she was active in dance for many years and also played volleyball. Alexis received her education in the Mesquite Independent School District and graduated from Mesquite High School class of 2024. She was currently enrolled in El Centro College to complete her training in becoming a medical assistant. She loved dressing up, bonding, and hanging out with her siblings and friends, plus going to drag races with her family, who were very well known in the race sector. However, the young woman and her boyfriend, who both had a whole life ahead of them, would be tragically ambushed while inside an Airbnb. 19-year-old Dayton was preparing to celebrate his 20th birthday on the weekend of November 23rd alongside Alexis at the Stadium 700 Apartments in Arlington. Around 10:30 p.m. on Saturday, police would get a call to that Airbnb where witnesses said they heard gunfire and then saw a group of people running away from the apartment unit 247 and drive away. When officers arrived, they found a man and a woman shot multiple times in the living room. The 19-year-old male, identified as Dayton Allen, was pronounced unalive at the apartment and was shot at least 30 times. The 18-year-old woman was taken to the hospital where she was pronounced unalive after being shot multiple times herself. The medical examiner sadly identified her as Alexis Tyler. At this point, detectives believe the suspect or suspects knew the victims because of how many shell casings were found at the scene and how many times they were shot. However, Dayton's mother said that her son couldn't have been the target because he had no enemies, saying he had never been involved in anything dangerous and dreamed of the day that his music could support his family. His mother went on to express that he did not even carry a gun and that his gun was a basketball and his gun was singing his feelings to his music. After the crime took place, the suspects fled in a white sedan, and as of the recording of this video, they have not been caught. If you know something, please say something. Alexis had just spoken to her mother about an hour before the crime, and everything was okay at that time. She was a good kid and never gave her parents any problems, according to her mother. She does not appear to be the intended target, but instead, sadly, in the wrong place at the wrong time. Since no arrests have been made, investigators are searching for surveillance video from the area. A resident of the complex said he's never seen any issues in his nearly 10 years of living there. It's always been a comfortable environment, it's always been a safe environment, and it's always been a calm, steady pace as far as people. There's definitely more behind this crime and no clear motive. As of now, what is known is 2 people were ambushed and nothing was taken from the scene, according to detectives, so robbery is off the table.
Family members say 19-year-old Dayton Allen was shot more than 30 times on Saturday alongside his 18-year-old girlfriend, Alexis Tyler, who was also killed in the shooting. Dayton's mother tells me the couple were celebrating what would have been his 20th birthday. Sadly, the celebration ended when they were both gunned down in the living room of an apartment just outside of Dallas.
Last conversation that me and him had, he was telling me, "Coach, I'm gonna call you back." And still to this day, I think I'm waiting for the phone call.
Dayton's mother describes him as a ray of sunshine, and she says she does not believe the shooting was targeted.
The family of a recent Mesquite High School graduate is hoping somebody will come forward and help police arrest whoever killed their daughter. A balloon release was held this evening for 18-year-old Alexis Tyler. She was at an Airbnb near AT&T Stadium this past weekend when she and a 19-year-old man were shot and Fox 4's Peyton Yeager spoke with Tyler's parents tonight and has the latest.
Tonight at the balloon release, friends and family shared memories of Alexis Tyler, but they also begged and pleaded for the suspects to come forward or any witnesses who know anything to go to Arlington police.
Get up in the middle of the night last night crying again and looking at her pictures. It's very, very hard. Yeah.
Thanksgiving week was painful for parents Ruth Cole and John Tyler. As the sun set Friday evening, they were surrounded by support during a balloon release in Mesquite, honoring their daughter, 18-year-old Alexis Tyler.
She's a straight-A student, a good child all around. I have no complaints. She never gave me any issues.
That's why Tyler's mother says Saturday night she received an unexpected and tragic phone call. Her daughter had been shot. The 18-year-old went to a party in Arlington. Just after 10 p.m., shots were fired inside the Airbnb apartment near AT&T Stadium on Slaughter Street. Tyler was rushed to the hospital, where she later was pronounced. 19-year-old Dayton Allen, who police say rented the short-term rental for his birthday, on scene. Both teenagers were shot multiple times.
It's really bad because we haven't found the person who did it, and that's what's really hurt me the most.
Arlington PD is still investigating a motive. So far, investigators ruled out a robbery and believe the suspect or suspects might have known the 2 victims.
When Dayton's body arrived in Shreveport on the Friday after the crime, his mother said the first thing she did was sing him happy birthday. It is so very sad visually to even imagine having to sing to your deceased son, who was shot 30 times, happy birthday, while laying there cold, with no response because he was tragically taken away from her. No mother should have to go through such a thing, and it is heartbreaking. Dayton came to Texas because the crime rate in his native Shreveport, Louisiana was high, and he wanted to be somewhere where he could excel. He got tired of hearing about the shootings in his hometown, according to his mother. Dayton loved people and would go above and beyond to make sure everyone around him was comfortable, his mother also said. His life mattered, and he should still be alive. As for Alexis, she was a beautiful young woman with so much life ahead of her. She was the best daughter, sister, granddaughter, niece, cousin, goddaughter, and friend that anyone could ask for. She had a heart of gold, a great sense of humor, and a caring spirit. She will truly be missed dearly and always and forever be in the hearts of so many who loved her. Her life mattered too, and she should also still be here. They both were done so terribly and taken from so many people who loved them deeply, and I hope that justice is served sooner than later. Please don't forget, if you know something, to say something, because this was a horrible tragedy that should have never happened. However, do you think that maybe the suspects had the wrong people, Or do you feel that there is something more sinister going on? Let me know. Also, please don't forget to comment your thoughts and prayers for all of the families in their difficult time, and hit that like button and share to make your people aware. And as always, remember to stay woke. Things change quickly.